What's going on, y'all? So listen.
What's going on, you guys? So we are back for the season finale of Ambitions. Let me just put this on the offset. I said this once before, but I honestly did not have any real expectations for Ambitions, okay? I was going to go in, see if I like it. If I liked it, I was going to review it. Let me tell you something. I love a show. I love a show when, as soon as that first 15 minutes, it gets me hooked, okay? And that's what Ambitions did, all right? Um, so, each episode, like, it's very rare that I find a show that really does not have a filler episode throughout the whole season. And this show did not have a filler episode to my opinion. But let's just get into this. This is the season finale, okay? Save the best for last. Bitch, let me tell you something. They better bring this back for a season 2. I don't care what nobody say. What we gotta do? We gotta start a petition or whatever because, we not finna have this shit like Star, okay? Who the fuck got shot? Where the baby at? Who survived? Cassie got shot. We don't know if she dead or alive, okay? Please don't do that. Don't do that, okay? Bring this shit back because we need to know what happened at the end, okay? And we need to know the consequences and what's gonna happen in the future. That's what we need to know. But anyway, let's just get into this season finale. First of all, let's just take it group by group. Okay, because listen, that's how I remember it best. Darcia, let me just get Darcia little ass out of here because Darcia, girl, you ever bring your ass to Chicago? No, let me stop playing. It's a character. You see, that's how you know a show is good when the characters really make you feel like that shit is real. But no, Darcia popped up at Rondell's, okay, and basically had Peters with his fine ass, okay, had him with her and basically told Rondell, listen, girl, remember that the fact that y'all tried to make it seem like Senior was incompetent or whatever, he had them little mini strokes or whatever, and that's when he wasn't in his right state of mind when he did his will. Girl, we looked at it and all that stuff, and we had the peoples look at it and everything, and they said that everything was all to the good, so you can't contest this. And remember the fact that I got that 2/3 worth from Thelma's place. Oh yeah, I sold my share, okay, to Peters. You can't do that, okay, because you can't sell Thelma's place or whatever without me and Evans. Oh yes, the fuck I can. I sold my shares, so therefore I don't own this shit no more. Peters do, okay? I said, ain't this about a bitch? I said, Rondell, you know what? At this moment, let me say something. Rondell, you kind of disappointed me. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for being classy. I'm all for being, respectable and being about your morals and your scruples and everything and trying to show people that you this good-hearted person. But bitch, sometimes we just need to let that bitch out a little bit and just go the fuck off. Now see, as soon as she did that shit, you should have went on ahead and popped that bitch in her face, okay? That's what you should have did. You let her walk about that place without popping that bitch. At least pinch the hoe, okay? That's what you should have did. Something. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, what was happening? You ain't throwing in hands, okay? Peters could have broke it up. Peters could have broke it up if he, but he probably would have liked to see it because I would have liked to see it. You know what I'm saying? And so he gonna come at her talking about some, any employee doing this insubordination and stuff, they gonna get disciplined accordingly and all this shit or whatever. And I'm sitting here like, excuse you? And he was like, she said, so you really gonna sell this place? You gonna give this to the person who killed my daddy? And he was like, listen, I'm a businessman at the end of the day, but I'm gonna tell you one thing, and I'm gonna tell you one thing only. I had nothing to do with your father's death, and I put that on everything. And she was like, nigga, get about my face. Next thing you know, Rondell said, I said, you know what? That's the ultimate disrespect right there when you spit on a bitch, okay? I said, I'm thinking Peters was about to pop her ass. But he did it, And I said, you know what? This ain't gonna work. Now I gotta see what Peters finna do with this whole place, okay? 2/3. Now see, we still got it. I'm still trying to understand how much was the investment that Darcia daddy gave her. Gave Senior for this, for it to be 2/3 to be given to him. That's like the majority of the goddamn money for the place. Damn, Sting, you singing? You fucked the shit up. God damn it. But Rondell was trying to reason with her. What about family? This how you do the family, okay? We was all cool in the back in the day. She was like, that's what your problem is. You looking in the back of the day, okay? You looking into the past. Bitch, we in the present and I'm looking towards the future, okay? And the future is I ain't gotta fuck around with y'all no more. I got my money and it is what it is. Deuces, I'm back to Chicago. I said, bitch, get your ass out of here. Get your ass out of here. I ain't ever been so mad at somebody in my life. I said, Rondell, you really disappointed me. You should have at least popped her or at least pulled her wig off. That's what you should have did. Girl, but you kept it calm, cool, and classy or whatever. Wouldn't have been me. Wouldn't have been me. I'm just letting you know. Moving on from that. This whole shit with Titus. Let's just go ahead and get Titus. We got to put one in the air. And we got to say our blessings and our prayers for Titus. Because we don't know what happened to Titus. When the episode started, we knew what went on. We got Amara coming up in there. Like, oh my God, where's my husband? Where's Titus? Where's Titus? And I was like, bitch, somebody tell her where Titus is because she about to get on my nerves. She about to get you in a hospital. I mean, I know it's a public place at this point, but you can't be interrupting. Everybody got something going on up in here. You ain't the only one. Quit being so dramatic, okay? Stop that. Girl, Mama from Sister Circles. I said, that's Mama from Sister Circle. I was like, girl, you better get your little acting credits on. She come up there. She was like, I'm here with your case. Titus, he's went into surgery already. He'll probably be in there for the past few hours, next few hours or whatever. So at this point, you can't do anything but just wait. Okay? Now, Amara don't want to hear this shit. She trying to figure out what's going on. They say hit and run. Okay? She wound up calling Rondell. Rondell was like, oh my God, girl, what you need? Now, see, I like Rondell. Rondell a ride or die, bitch. When you need her, she gonna come there for you, okay? She dropped everything that she had and whatever she was going on, that whole Peter shit and Darcy and all that shit, she put that shit to the back burner and she said, bitch, I'm there. Rondell showed up just like that. She was like, girl, what's going on? He got hit. I mean, he was just going to give me some cupcakes. I mean, goddamn, did they really have to go over some cupcakes? Over some goddamn cupcakes? Like, goddamn, he was just really trying to be a good husband. And I put him through all this bullshit. And I'm just saying, like, this wouldn't be happening if it weren't for me. I said, girl, yeah, I put that in there because that's how I was feeling. That's how I was feeling. But, they trying to figure out what's going on and see what's happening with him. He was still in surgery. Then they got a little update. He had came out of surgery and he was in there trying to talk to her. Okay. He was trying to talk to her and they was like, who did this? It was a hit and run. They said it was a hit and run. And he said it wasn't no accident. It wasn't no accident. I said, oh my God, Titus. What was it? Come back, And so she was like, what's going on? So they come up in there trying to help him and all that stuff. They had to take him back up to surgery. Bitch, why is Stephanie motherfucking Lancaster? She come up in the goddamn hospital. Oh my God, I'm here for Titus. Can I get an update on Titus? And I'm like, she sounded real concerned like she the grieving wife. I said, ma'am, you got all of your nerves. You have all of your nerves to come up in here and to be acting the way that you're acting at this point, okay? Over some men that ain't yours. When you done started, you brought this hell to their family, okay? Now see, Rondell was like, bitch, I know you not up here trying to cook for Titus or whatever. Girl, Amara came out there like, bitch, what the fuck you doing here? And I said, she up here still trying to get your man. Even in the goddamn surgery bed, she up here trying to get your man. Okay, she just won't be, she just can't stop, girl. I said, you gotta beat her ass. That's what you gotta do. Sometimes you just got, all the problems will be solved if some of these people just beat each other asses. That's all it is. Sometimes people never learn until they get popped one or two good times. Okay? I'm just saying. And Amara and Stephanie is long overdue. It's long overdue. Alright? She was like, bitch, you the one that brought Damien up into our motherfucking lives, okay? And you coming up here trying to worry about my goddamn man when you been up here trying to get at him this whole fucking time. You brought that bitch down here to break up my marriage and to do all all this shit. You released that goddamn monster on us. Bitch, if you don't get your ass up out of here. I said, Stephanie, you can't even plead your case at this point. Don't even try to. Just back the fuck away. And she did exactly that. I said, about face? She said, all right. But meanwhile, later on, they finally got Titus out of goddamn surgery. Okay. And some shit went down. And at this point, we're going to put that on pause. Okay. We're going to come back to Titus in a minute. Girl, Evan. Evan and goddamn Stephanie. Since we talking about Stephanie. Evan and Stephanie. See how my edges grow back real quick. Let me tell you something. The Bob, he cut all of this shit out and look at it. It's growing right back. Bitch, it ain't been a whole week. Okay, listen, my shit grow fast. All right, that's how come my shit grow. Anyway, fuck that. But Evan and Stephanie. Evan comes into the house, got the maid, throwing all these evening gowns over the banister. He just like, what the fuck is going on? I said, bitch, don't let me find out them all the Bella True dresses that Bella did for her. Bitch, Stephanie, I ain't mad at you at that point, okay? You up here gonna fuck my man and have a baby by him, and then you dressing me too? And I was giving you money for this? And I was giving you promo for this shit? Free promotion and money for buying your back. Girl, throw that shit in the trash. Don't even give it to charity. Go burn that shit. And next thing you know, Evan trying to figure out what's going on. He come up the steps. Pop! I said, what happened? Girl, Stephanie playing around with her gun again, just like it was in the first episode. I said, so we start the season off with a fucking bullet and a gun or whatever, and then we gonna end the episode with 1-2, end the season with 1-2. Okay, full fucking circle, then came the fuck around. I don't know if it went off in the first episode, but it sure enough went off in this one. She almost hit that motherfucker, okay? And I'm just sitting here like, y'all get off on this, because at this point, I would have been left. I wouldn't even put myself in this predicament unless I liked it. And truth be told, they both like it in some sick way. They like it. They get turned on about it. She up in her feelings. He like, what is you doing? She just letting her know. So you out here fucking this bitch, and then you out here getting this bitch pregnant or whatever. Okay, you up here getting mad over some he say, she say shit. No, bitch, I got the DNA tested. Okay, wait a minute. Let me tell you something right about now. Joaquin ain't got shit to do with this. He's an innocent child. She was like, wait a minute. That's the first time you fucking showed emotion about this whole thing over some fucking bastard ass kid. I said, hold up. Hold up. Like you said, wait a minute. The kid ain't got shit to do with this, okay? Leave it alone, all right? I know you heard. She all up in her feelings and everything, and she talking about something she want a divorce, and, they need each other. They basically are using each other to get to the position that they want to get. She need him. She was trying to get up there to head the Carlisle firm. He wants to become Atlanta's black governor, first black governor. And that's what he wants to become. Okay, they basically using each other. And at this point, if this partnership ends, it's not going to happen the way that they want it to happen. And then he was like, why you acting like you so hurt or whatever? You got so much emotions by somebody that don't give a damn. And she was like, let me tell you something. First of all, don't act like I love you, because I don't love you. I never did. All right. And I said, you are acting like you got a lot of hurt feelings. I understand that he cheated on you, had a kid or whatever, and that's what you said and all that stuff. But them tears that you was crying when you was growing up, them hurt. Baby, you was hurt. Okay, you never thought that he would do some shit like that to you. And I'm sitting here like, but Stephanie, I can't be 100% upset at him and mad at the same time, because, you calling her, when they was at the party, he was like, you up there with your little Mexican tramp. I said, you might as well call the bitch a trollop. I'm sitting here like, what? She mad at that, and, mad at the fact that she went on ahead and slept with this man and all this stuff. And they trying to make it seem like it's all Evan. Let me tell you something. Now, see, this is what we need to break it down for. Okay? When people are in a relationship, and let's just say a marriage, okay? Let's say a marriage, like Evan and Stephanie. I know they say Why they always blame the woman? Why they always come after the woman? I'm not here for that either. But there's an exception, okay? I feel it's equal. Well, I ain't gonna say equal. The blame is, if it's the husband or whoever in the marriage, it's 60% on them for the blame, and then 40% on the other person that he was cheating, or he or she was cheating with, especially when they know that this person is already a married person. It's already out there. Just like when these celebrities be out here, you know that they married, and then you still willingly sleep with them, you're just as much to blame too. So you need to take your fair share of the blame as well. The bulk of the blame should go on the man, or the person that's in the relationship, because you hold more weight. You know what I'm saying? But you need to be blamed as well because you willingly slept with this married person. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about that. And Evan at one point went over there to Bella and was like, "Fuck this shit, we gonna be good." I said, "Wait a minute. You went from being scared of Stephanie or saying we need to stay together to just chilling over there with Bella," because he said at this point, fuck it. It is what it is. Mind you, Bella mama was trying to get her to move from Atlanta to New York, saying it's an office, cortisone office up in New York in Manhattan. And she was like, "Girl, I don't know. I don't know." She was like, "Listen, girl, I'll help you. Okay, I'll help you. I know I said never leave to Atlanta, but maybe you need to do this because you need to get this heat up off of you and all this stuff. A fresh start will do you good." And so she chilling down there with Bella, with Evan. Evan said, "You ain't taking my child." That's basically it. You're not checking my child. Bella fucked around and did an interview. Okay, she talking about her life story of how she came from the bottom and now she trying to make it up to the top through social media, whatever, getting her designs out there and all this stuff. And she said, at one point I was thinking about leaving Atlanta, but now I'm thinking, no, I'm going to stay because, and you want to know what made me come to this conclusion? My son. Come on, Joaquin. Joaquin got such a grown man hairstyle. It don't make no sense. I want them to trim it a little bit, but he is such a cutie. Girl, Joaquin came over there and she was like, "This is my son, Joaquin Trujillo." Okay, first of all, why did the announcer, the interviewer, say her name, her last, Trujillo, like that? I said, "Girl, you ain't have to do all that." You ain't have to do all that. Okay, but, she said, "Listen, this is my son, Trujillo, okay? And, he is Evan Lancaster, the mayor of Atlanta's son as well." Oh, girl, drop the mic like, "Wait a minute, what? Come again?" I said, "Wait a minute, what's that plan?" "I don't think so." And the interview ain't airing until the next night. I said, "Oh my goodness." Mind you, that whole party's supposed to be happening the day before, later that day. Girl, meanwhile, Daddy Carlisle, he come over there to see Evan. They working up a concoction so that they can still be working together and to get Stephanie about the thing. Stephanie ain't finna be head of nobody's firm, okay? I'm not about to go nowhere. Greg is finna still be on the books or whatever. Oh, he let him know that Greg fucked around with Stephanie. Okay, well, you out here fucking around. He said, "Yeah, we all tomcatting in our days and stuff." I said, "Tomcatting? I ain't heard that shit. That sounds some old school stuff." Ooh, tomcatting. That sound like Prohibition era type of hoeing. That's what it sound like. But anyway, so they come up with this plan basically to team up with each other. I said, "Look at this. Now the last time we seen y'all together, y'all was about to go with each other's throat. Now y'all on each other's side." And I said, interesting. Enemy of my enemy is my friend for right now. That's what's going on, because the biggest threat that they have against between both of them is Stephanie. So they got to get her out the box. All right. Meanwhile, Hunter over there finna get overtaken and thrown off his board, out his company by the board or whatever. They trying to do damage control or whatever. He all up in his feelings. He in his office getting drunk as shit. Lori had to come in there and try to get a car service for him. Next thing you know, she turned around, he gone. I said, "Oh, where this man go?" Girl, it get to the party. Stephanie wasn't sure that Evan was going to pull up. Mind you, Daddy Carlisle confronted his wife And then the wife was like, I mean, I'm not doing this just to go against you or whatever. I've been asking you to step down for months now. You should have been did that. Why don't we just go ahead and do what we was planning that we was gonna do? Go travel and look around the world and all this stuff and yeah. Okay? And she was like, if you don't want to do it for your daughter and do it for your kids, do it for us. Daddy Carlisle was like, gave her that kiss on her cheek. I said, he got something up his sleeve because he never said yes he would do it or no he would do it. Okay, he just walked away. All right, so we get to this party. Greg Peters is there. He thinking that he missed a big shot. Evan shows up. Evan said, you know that warehouse where your daddy be holding all his cash and all that stuff is getting raided right about now. Checkmate, bitch. And this is just the beginning of what the shit gonna happen. I said, ooh, okay. You know, Evan and Stephanie threatening each other and all this stuff, playing nice, nasty and all that shit. And I was like, keep it intact. They kept that smile on their face the whole time. Meanwhile, let's just get to the goddamn party. Daddy was about to give his little speech. He was like, you know what? At one point, I was gonna be tired. But then I said no, because I brought on one of the biggest accounts to the firm, okay? And it was Marvin and my boo Marilyn. I said, Marilyn, I ain't seen you in a minute, boo-boo. What's been going on, girlfriend? How you been? You look nice. Life been treating with you well? Okay. You know, that's good. Okay. I said, you better come through and stunt on them hoes. That's what you gotta do. And she did that. I said, you know what? I really like Marilyn. She's a nice lady. Y'all, let me stop playing. Anyway, they watch my shit, and I'm pretty sure they probably be like, this bitch is crazy as hell. Y'all, your show shouldn't be this good, okay? I love it. But anyway, so Daddy got to stay on because it was like the boys want us to stay. Okay, want me to head this firm, head this account, so therefore I'm gonna stay. And then said, but they also confirmed that Stephanie would no longer be at the company. She would be stepping down to, focus more so on her duties as the first lady of Atlanta in the mayor's office. Okay, that's what she's going to be doing, and she's going to be helping my wife with the Carlisle Perkins Foundation. I said, Ain't that about a bitch? All right, so you got that happening. Meanwhile, prior to this, when Stephanie left the hospital, let's just go back some because, Stephanie is the type of bitch that can do some foul shit and act like the shit never happened and go about her day because that's exactly what she did at that party. Previously, after she left the hospital, earlier in the episode, we saw that somebody chloroformed Damien while he got into his car. Kind of found out it was some man that was working with Stephanie, put him up in his cabin, had him tied up in the car. She was up there, trying to get, torturing him or whatever, tasing him and all that stuff in the neck and everything, had him tied up. I said he gonna get out them ropes. He gonna get out them ropes. When she tased him that second or third time and the chair fell over and I seen how the rope was pulled up a little bit, I said, all he got to do is move his shoulder like that and that rope gonna come right back off. I said, girl, Stephanie, you ain't thought this out, girl. You ain't thought this out. She want the tape. She want all the stuff that he got on her, them tapes and everything that he recorded of her, the conversations, the actual sex stuff, the conversation about her daddy and what he was doing and the mama and all this shit. Girl, she wanted all. At this point, Amara had followed her ass, okay? And I said, Amara. She was like, oh my God, Stephanie, what are you doing? Let him go. We need to call the cops. I said, Amara, turn right back around and act like you ain't see nothing. This man that brought hell to your house, and you gonna be having sympathy a little bit, empathy for him, and you want him to get out and just go to the cops. No, girl, we gonna torture his ass a little bit, and then we gonna give whatever's left of him to the cops, okay? No, walk off and let her do what she gonna do. In the midst of them arguing back and forth of what they doing, he hit Damien. Damien, he hit Titus. He the one that did it. Okay, girl, Damien and got loose and choked up on Miss Stephanie against the wall. I said, oh shit, it don't take much. It really don't look like he could have just snapped her in two, but she was straining for real. She was fighting. Next thing you know, Amara took a shovel in on the side and knocked him in the back of the head. Bitch fell down, he got blood coming out the back of the head. Now the whole time I'm sitting here like, it's too easy. It's too simple. They can't take Damien out like this. This is one of those characters that's going to keep coming back to haunt us until we really kill his ass, okay? And this is just too easy. And I was sitting here thinking about how to get away with murder with, what's his name? Oliver Ash in the back of the head with the goddamn poker. Cracked that motherfucker's skull. We saw the blood on the floor too as well. And then that bitch was down there for a few seconds not moving or whatever. But then he got the fuck back up, right? Exactly. And I said, Stephanie said, he's dead. And then Amara was like, oh my God, what we need to do? My conscience won't let me do. She said, bitch, fuck your conscience, okay? You know, you want to go to the cops and you want to say this and do this in front of the jury. Do you think it's going to stand up? She was like, you just killed the man. She said, bitch, I killed him after he just came after you. Okay, but you're going to have to convince them that way. Stephanie went straight into lawyer mode. And I said, at this point, Amara, I don't trust the bitch. And it's understandable not to trust her. But at this point, let her do what she got to do, okay? Let her take the lead on this one. And then, you know, Amara go to the hospital. She trying to talk to Titus and saying, it was Damien that did it. Titus said, no, it was not Damien. And I knew it wasn't him. It was too easy. Remember last week when he sat down with the white boy, Ben, who was fucking up the oxtails. And he got on the phone when Titus left and said, we got a problem. He done sent some niggas out. I don't know if it's some niggas. He done sent some goons out and had him ran over for real. And next thing you know, Titus is out here going into convulsions and shit. They trying to cold blue. I said, bitch, no, y'all not about to do this. Y'all not about to take the one good man, one good black man that we got on this show. Y'all not finna take him out. No, you're not. You better not. Or we gonna fight. When we finally meet up, because I'm pretty sure we will at one point or another, we gonna fight. I'm gonna be like, sir, why you have to write that like that? You ain't have to do that. Like, you know, that was a good man. That man stayed with his woman after she fucked him over and brought all this bullshit into their life. And you gonna do this to him? Cold blew my ass. You better read that shit up and let him warm it up. And be like, oh, I was just playing, it was a dream. He was having flashbacks and memories and stuff like that. I said, oh no. Meanwhile, at the party, in the midst when Daddy Carlisle get through doing his little toast or whatever, Hunter bring his drunk ass up in there, talking about something, you ruined my life and all this shit. Pull out a fucking gun that had like at least 6 bullets up in that bitch, a revolver, and start shooting all over the fucking place. Bitch, we don't know who got shot because at one point, Evan jumped in front of Stephanie, Daddy Carlisle jumped in front of his wife, and then they knocked Hunter down on the floor. While he on the floor, he's still shooting. Bitch, we don't know, and that's how it fucking ended. I said, you know what? That was good. Now that's gonna keep me intrigued and waiting for next season. But y'all tell me how y'all felt about the show, and I will see y'all later. Peace. Good job, y'all. Peace.